Casey Roach, you ready to do this thing, brother?
Yeah, I am.
Boom! Welcome to Casey and Corey's Pole Vault Class, another edition. And this week, we're going to do a little chatting about a video with a kid who's struggling to get his feet up in his swing. But before we do that, Casey, how the heck are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm feeling good. You know, I got my booster vaccine yesterday, so I'm feeling the antibodies flowing through me.
You're boosted up and you got that very thick facial hair.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
these videos are gonna be a time lapse of my beard just growing in.
Casey, you're looking fantastic. Everybody who's watching this video is going to see how fantastic you look. Unbelievable, guys.
Winter is coming, and so I am growing to beard to weather the hardy winters that are out there.
Winter is coming. I'm also working on growing my facial hair. I still
Obviously
can't
not
grow
looking
out
very
hair.
good.
I can't grow out hair on the side of my face still. Isn't that crazy?
You know,
Puberty is coming.
yes, it is. Someday. Your
I
voice
sure-
might change.
I sure hope so. You ready to watch this video?
Yeah, let's do it.
Share screen. Oopsie doopsie. Technology. So difficult.
All right, here they go.
Very nice. Technology. So difficult.
All right, here they go.
Very nice. Let's take a second look. Okay. One,
We're looking.
4, 5 left. I know my plan is weak, but my inability to get my feet up is the biggest problem. We'll take one more look at this.
All right, and
Before we
might
go
slow
to
it
the
down.
punches.
Yeah, before we slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. That's a pull down way early.
Yeah, the pull drop is slow.
Let's see.
That's a nice looking
Yeah.
C shape at the takeoff.
Yeah.
Quite nice. Look at that knee drive here.
Yeah,
That's
not bad.
handsome. I
Yeah.
like it. Really like it. He's
Yeah,
jumping up into the pole.
yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Here,
And
let
then
me
he,
go.
he pushes out. Like, you know, if you take off and your arm goes in, you have to push it back out. Like as you swing, you'll have to push it back out.
Yeah.
And Walter just jumped Brad Walker jumped 6:04, 19:10. You push it coming in like this and pushing out. So it can be done. So
Yeah, and that's what he's doing here.
yep. And then and then there's the swing. Okay.
So what's the diagnosis, doctor?
Oh man. I mean, I think it's I think he's holding. It's hard because he's not banging the pole very much, so it's not a whole lot of time to do it. He's also tucking his leg in a little early. I prefer having your trail leg straight up, and you can tuck after it hits parallel. And then, I mean, at this point, you know, it could be some strength too, but like he gets to that point where he's in the teardrop shape and he falls out of it and has to shoot out at the bar. It's a lot of what I said earlier about like, you know, about you have to rock back further versus going for the bar that's in front of you. I don't know, Corey, you have any thoughts?
I do. My thoughts are that this guy would benefit quite a bit from learning how to do bubkas on a pull-up bar. One of the things that stands out to me, so tell me what you think, but one of the things that stands out to me is you see how his leg, it goes like when he plants it, you see in his plant, his leg is, how do I get there? There we go. See how nice that shape is right there? He's taken off.
Yeah. Yep.
But then a couple frames later, you see how bent his back left leg is?
Yeah.
It goes from nice and long to like, it's almost like he's trying to, and then you can see that as he gets closer and closer, he's trying to lift his legs.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, can you go back a frame? Like, it looks like he's jumping at he's looking at the bar the entire time. I mean, and this is something that you see a lot of vaulters, kind of young vaulters do, is that they see the bar and they don't take their eyes off it, and they just they look at it, rock back, look, and you can't look at the bar the whole time. If you
Right.
rock back, that's one of the things that might inhibit you. Corey, I think you were saying something.
Yeah, well, I guess the reason why I think he's not rocking back starts with his leg swing,
Mm-hmm.
because he goes from it being long and then he tucks it instead of swinging it through. So he loses that pendulum momentum that would drop him into a position where now when he gets to this position, you see he's trying to kick his legs up, but his shoulders, he's looking at the bar, like you just said, and his shoulders are above his hips. So he'd have to be so strong to lift his hips up from this position. But if he had a long leg drive, that would create this nice long momentum. And then when he gets to this position, like you said, instead of looking at the bar, he would drop his shoulders and no longer be able to look at the bar because he's dropped his shoulders down, and as a result, his hips and legs are up. And then he says, so he thinks his inability to get his feet up is the biggest part of the problem. I think what I'm saying is that his feet he's not able to get it up because of the bad position he's getting himself in right here. And that starts with having a longer trail leg swing and then doing what you're mentioning, which is actually dropping his shoulders after the swing gets to this point here, dropping them. And he could learn how to do that most effectively by looking up Bubkas and learning how to. Why don't you entertain our guests while I look up a bit of Bubka?
No, I'll say that bar work is one of the biggest things that really helped improve my jumping. I had an ankle. I sprained my ankle when I was a sophomore in high school, and I just did bar work for 3 weeks. Every day, that's like all I could do was biking and bar work. And so I did bar work and I did Bubkas, and I got stronger and stronger. And actually, when I come back from that, I actually had better technique than when I left, because I just had the strength to get into the position to drop my hips, drop my head, and have my hips go up. So it definitely has helped. It is, bar work is super important. So Corey, if you have a video.
Yeah, so you start just by holding on the bar and hanging. And then when you're strong enough, you can do toes to bar, like this guy is doing right now. Or excuse me, you can start after hanging just doing knee raisers, like this guy's doing here. And then toes to bar. This is building kind of the basic strength to build up to the Bubka, which I'll show you in a second. Then, like Casey was saying, a split Bubka. You can see this position this guy gets in, and you're hanging upside down. You put your leg on one side, and then you practice driving your hips up towards your hands. And that gets you strength over time to be able to do a Bubka. Here is a Bubka. Nice drive knee, swing, and then up.
And practice swinging, practice going up the pole, gaining the strength. It's really, really important and really to do after any jump. Sorry, Corey, what were you going to say?
Yeah. Well, I was just if we go back to our guy here, where I think his problem starts, is after this nice long leg here, in just a couple frames, it gets really tucked. So he loses a lot of that momentum. And in contrast, you see this guy here, he starts his swing nice and long, but then as he swings forward, you see that leg here. Let's watch it in full speed.
You see his
hip ups. Here, let's try this again. So he's going to swing and he's going to keep that back leg long, and that gives him the energy to get all the way up the bar.
Yeah. I think that's pretty great advice. Yeah, and very actionable too.
Work on your
So,
boobs, kid. Work on
yeah.
your boobkas out there, and that's how you're going to get the ladies. And then you're going to be 30 in your mid 30s with excellent facial hair, married with a kid on the way, and everything's
Oh
going
my
to work
gosh.
out for you. Everything's going to work
Oh
out
my
just
gosh.
fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
speaking of, Casey, since you're a dad, will you tell us a dad joke?
All right, all right. So what did the blanket say to the bed?
Wait.
I got you covered.
No.
Uh,
Oh. Do you have another one?
oh my gosh. What do you call a small mother? A minimum.
A what?
A minimum. 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 It's better if you read it. That
A
might be a text
small
one.
mother is a minimum?
Yeah,
How is that funny?
because it's minimum is also a small thing, and minimum
Oh, a
mum is mum.
minimum. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like a play on words.
Yes.
I didn't really find that funny, Casey.
Well, I'm
But maybe it's
sorry.
because I'm not smart enough. Maybe our viewers are much. Let us know in the comment section below. Did you get the
Yeah.
joke? Or is Casey just a bad joke teller? Also, let us know how your bukas are going, or what
Yeah.
questions you have on how to do a buka. Well, I'll add the link in the description for these nice progressions that we showed you for you to work
Yeah.
on. And until next week,
Yeah.
smash the like button,
Smash the like and
hit
subscribe button.
subscribe
You
because
can count on us. Can we count on you? Can we
couldn't
count on you?
couldn't have said it any better myself. We're going to be here every week, reliably pumping out content for you, pole vault loving folk. And we just want you to be great. We want you to jump great.
Yeah.
So let's jump. Let's jump high, huh?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. See
Till
you
next
guys.
time.